From Ridley Scott, one of the best directors working today, and also one of the worst, comes the sixth film in the franchise that makes it official. There are now more bad Alien movies than good ones. Wah, wah. Alien Covenant. When Ridley Scott wanted to wank about the meaning of life for 2 hours, he gave us Prometheus. Now he's back with a good old-fashioned alien flick that returns to its sci-fi horror roots until it takes a sharp left turn into the same wank job territory as the last one.
My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair.
Save the android poetry for Blade Runner, damn it. I want a short-haired girl in a tank top fighting a xenomorph who kills it by sucking it into the vacuum of space. Now that's the Alien I remember. In a franchise full of unforgettable characters, experience a chapter where no one stands out, except maybe Kenny Powers.
That's party.
And meet the crew of the Covenant, married couples who you'll completely forget are married until someone says, "my wife."
Never heard my wife scared before.
Behave yourself with my wife.
I'm good with my wife's tits.
Cheer as this gaggle of idiots are picked off one by one for their terrible decisions, like aborting their mission because they heard a John Denver song.
Take me home. That's John Denver.
Not wearing protection on a foreign planet. Opening quarantine rooms with killer aliens in them. Shooting at your own fuel tanks. Having shower sex in a horror movie. Slipping in the same blood puddle twice. Trusting a robot who clearly loves aliens. And sticking your face over an alien egg because that same robot told you to.
Take a look.
Why would you look in the egg? No, maybe these aren't colonists. Maybe Earth has a secret program to deport the world's biggest morons. Forget the humans as you spend most of your time in freshman philosophy class with the androids Walter and David. Michael Fassbender, Jack and Jillson as both characters, playing two slight variations on a pretentious literature professor.
Who wrote Ozymandias? Byron. Shelley.
Who are both so full of themselves, they literally can't keep their fingers off each other's flute. Wow, this is a long flute sequence. Seriously, so much flute. I did not expect to associate the Alien franchise with flute playing, but, well, here we are. Might as well enjoy it.
Watch me. I'll do the fingering.
Experience a bad sci-fi script in the hands of a visual genius as you soak up shot after epic shot, while ignoring how all the tech looks way more advanced in its prequel, and thrill as CGI lets you finally see the xenomorphs move around in full daylight, which just looks wrong. It's like seeing Batman at the beach. What's next? CGI Ripley?
Doing Sigourney Weaver younger with digital techniques.
So that may be feasible.
No! So enjoy a film that wants you to ask questions like, who are we? And why are we here? But will have you asking questions like, why should I care? Why are critical plot scenes on YouTube and not in the movie? And, wait, how many more of these are they gonna make? As this latest installment gives Alien the same prestige as the Terminator franchise, in that the first two were classics, and it's all been downhill from there.
That's the seal.
Starring
oh my goodness,
Data and Lore. Ripley, believe me, she's not. Almost made it. Eastbound and Dumb. James Franco's STD. And me when I hear 6 more Alien movies are coming out. Alien 5, Prometheus 2. I'll say it. Best sci-fi flute work since Picard.
So, you got an Alien prequel, Prometheus sequel. Do you have a movie for me?
Yes, sir, I do. And this one's gonna take place about 10 years after the events of Prometheus.
Amazing. Are we gonna answer some of the questions we left hanging in the last movie?
Not really, no.
Oh, okay.
So there's gonna be this whole space crew in cryosleep, right? And there's this android, Walter, that's taking care of them.
Right.
But then there's gonna be this big solar flare accident, and they're all gonna get woken up, except for the captain, who's gonna get burned alive.
Burning to death is fatal.
Yeah, it is, and I figure we could get James Franco to play this guy.
What, the guy that dies immediately? That's kind of a big name actor.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be in some other stuff too. It's just not gonna be in the actual movie.
What are you talking about?
Well, have you heard of YouTube?
Hey, yeah, I have.
Well, I just heard about it, so I figure we could put some key scenes on YouTube, and that way we can cut down on the runtime of the movie.
But what if people don't go watch the clips? Are they going to be lost during the movie?
Yeah, a little, for sure. They're definitely gonna make you understand the characters and maybe care about them a little bit before they die.
So maybe we should just keep those in the film?
Well, I don't know. I think it'll be a lot more enjoyable for people if we give them homework.
All right, if you say so.
So anyway, now that James Franco is dead, this guy Orem is in charge.
And what's his deal?
Well, he tells his wife that he thinks everybody's judging him and they don't respect him because he's religious.
Oh, so I guess his faith is going to come into play later, huh?
Not at all. This is the last time we'll mention it.
So why bring it up?
Well, characters have to say things sometimes, and this is a thing that this character can say. Good point. So they're on this colonization ship with like 2,000 frozen people on board, and they have 7 years left before they get to this planet they're heading to.
Okay.
But then they pick up this weird transmission from a super nearby planet that's actually perfect for human life.
How did they not pick that up in their scans?
Yeah, they're gonna ask themselves the same question, and then we're never gonna answer it.
Oh, okay.
So the protagonist, Daniels, whose husband was the captain, she thinks this is a bad idea. They shouldn't go.
And what's her deal? What do we learn about her?
Well, like I said, her name is Daniels, and her husband was the captain.
Right, yeah.
They wanted to build a cabin together.
I'm still not seeing why she's the main character.
Oh, well, she's a badass-looking female character with short hair in an alien movie.
Oh, there it is. That's a main character right there.
I thought so, too. So anyway, the captain says they should go check out this planet anyway.
Okay.
But there's like this hurricane-level storm, so it's a dangerous trip to make.
Why don't they just wait a bit to see if it passes? I mean, they're 7 years ahead of time on their mission. They can treat themselves to a couple days.
Yeah, well, the movie's happening now, so now is when things have to happen.
Anyway, I imagine they'll send the android down there to make sure it's safe.
They do, of course they do.
Very smart.
And a bunch of them go with them.
Very dumb.
Yeah, well, see, this whole movie kind of falls apart if any single character stops acting dumb, so there's gonna be a lot of that.
Oh.
So they go on this planet and they split up.
That's just, yeah, that is very dumb.
Yeah.
But I guess they must have some pretty good protective gear, some of those spacesuits and helmets from the last movie.
No, they head into an alien environment with zero precautions.
Oh my God.
Well, actually, that's not true. They have these little hats with ear flaps.
Okay, well, I guess at least their ears are fully protected. Nothing's getting in there.
Well, actually, one of the guys immediately gets an alien parasite in his ear hole.
Oh, he does?
He does, yeah. So then he gets an alien inside of him. It bursts out of him.
Very gross.
Yeah, and this one lady's gonna lock another lady in a room with the alien, and she's gonna get killed.
Well, why would she do that?
I don't know, to stop the thing from spreading, I guess. Anyway, she's gonna head in there anyway after her crewmate's dead and slip on some blood and then accidentally blow the whole ship up. Do all the characters have brain damage, or what's up?
They might.
So anyway, the rest of the crew's getting attacked by some other aliens, and Walter's gonna lose a hand.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then they get saved by David, the android from the last movie.
He's from the last movie.
He is, and he's been on this planet for 10 years now. He has long hair.
Why'd they make an android with growing hair?
Unclear. So anyway, he's acting super creepy, and he's surrounded by thousands of dead bodies, and so the crew's like, yeah, let's follow this guy. He seems trustworthy.
Oh, I feel like maybe he's not, though.
Yeah, well, nobody's gonna catch on to that. And then right away, he cuts his own hair so he can look a lot more like Walter.
So he's clearly planning to take Walter's place.
Yeah, very obviously, but somehow nobody's gonna catch on to it, and we're gonna pretend like it's a big twist later.
That works.
So then David's gonna be all weird with Walter. He's gonna teach him how to play a little flute.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's gonna be like, you blow, I'll do the fingering.
I mean, you know.
No, yeah, I know.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have a flashback with David, and he's got a bunch of that black goo from the last movie.
So we're finally gonna explain what that black goo was?
Nope, we're gonna have David drop a bunch of it on the engineers that were living on the planet and killing them all like a weapon of mass destruction.
Well, now I just have more questions about the black goo.
Yeah, we'll see if you raise massive questions and then don't provide answers. That's mysterious.
Oh, it is?
Sure it is.
What was that?
I don't know. So then we're gonna find out that David actually killed
Let's move
Elizabeth
on.
from the last movie and did experiments on her.
What? Why?
Look, because he's trying to build the perfect organism, and that's why he's gonna make xenomorphs.
All they do is run around and try to kill things. They can't even reproduce without another organism around.
Yeah, just the perfect organism.
And David is just now gonna create a xenomorph?
That's right.
Didn't we have them find like a big mural sculpture of a xenomorph in Prometheus?
Oh, well, you know, there's no way for me to check that.
Oh, that's too bad.
So then David's gonna be chilling with an alien that just decapitated a crew member, and the captain's gonna kill it.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, and David's gonna be devastated, and then he's gonna be like, okay, Captain, follow me. I want to show you something.
I mean, there's no way he's gonna follow him, right?
And the captain's gonna follow him.
Okay.
And then David's gonna be like, Captain, put your face in this throbbing alien egg. I assure you it's safe.
I mean, there's no way he's gonna put his face in there, right?
And then he puts his face in.
Okay.
And so then he gets a face hugger on his face and he dies.
Yeah, I bet he does.
So anyway, back on the main ship, this pilot guy, Tennessee, is gonna be like, yo, we gotta go down to the planet and rescue these people. They're in trouble.
Sure.
But the other crewmates are gonna be like, we have 2,000 frozen people on this ship. You want us to fly it through a hurricane to save a handful of people? No.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point.
Yeah, but then Tennessee's like, please, and they're like, okay.
Immediately reversing your convictions is tight.
No, it's not. I agree. So David is gonna be attacking Daniels, but then Walter's gonna come in and the two androids are gonna fight while the humans run away to the ship.
Oh boy.
And David is gonna slice Walter's face, and Walter's gonna smash David with a rock and damage his voice box, and David's gonna reach for a knife, and then we're gonna cut away.
Oh, so what happened?
Well, it's gonna seem like Walter caught up with the humans, but later we're gonna reveal that it's actually David.
So wait, David has to defeat Walter, switch clothes with him, cut off his own hand, fix his damaged voice box, and get back to the ship before it takes off?
Yeah, and he gives himself a sliced up face, just like Walter had.
Were the humans gone when Walter got his face cut? Nobody knew about that part.
Oh yeah, whoops.
Whoopsie.
So anyway, then a xenomorph is gonna attack the ship and they have to kill it.
Wow, 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 wow.
And then the next day on the ship, there's gonna be a xenomorph and they're gonna have to kill it.
Oh man, it's gonna be tough to defeat a xenomorph on the ship.
Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see, Daniels is gonna use some heavy machinery against the alien, so it gets launched into space while also almost getting sucked into space herself.
Didn't it play out like that with Ripley in the second movie?
Yeah, it's like an homage.
What?
An homage is when you press Control-C on your keyboard and then Control-V. Oh, okay. And then while Daniels is being put into cryo sleep, she's gonna find out that Walter is actually David, which she hadn't pieced together yet.
Because of how dumb every character is?
Because of how dumb every character is, that's right. So what do you think?
I mean, it sounds like a fun movie, but I still have a ton of questions.
Yeah, well, we can always answer those in the next movie.
True, I guess we'll make a sequel to this. I mean, if this one doesn't bomb.
It's not gonna bomb, it's an alien movie.
Funny thing about Covenant is I don't remember much about it, but I remember enjoying it like 10 times more than Prometheus because it felt closer to an actual alien movie. I mean, obviously you got the xenomorphs there as babies and, you know, full grown, but it was just more fun. There is a lot of slow parts in this one, but not nearly as much as Prometheus. I just felt like the action was a lot better. Story's still convoluted and a little bit all over the place. And the twists still don't have as much weight, similar to the first movie. But I like how Ryan George speaks to it. He's like, you have an Alien prequel, Prometheus sequel, form. Like, he's confused as to what this is, as most of us were. I love the piece on homage, how he speaks to how this ends the same way as Alien 2. He's like, oh yeah, well, you know how you press Control-C and then Control-V? Just copy and paste it. Do the same thing, copy and paste, better visuals, you know, all that jazz. Same thing, it's gonna work. Now, from what I understand, Ridley Scott wanted to do an Alien Awakening, which was gonna be like the third movie to this whole situation here. I don't know what that would have been and what that would have looked like. Maybe that would have felt literally like an Alien, you know, prequel, like a true Alien prequel, maybe. I don't know. I was really interested in Neil Blomkamp's proposed sequel. He's the director of District 9. He was pretty much in development of an Alien sequel. I think it was going to be a sequel to Alien 1, like the first one or the second one. I can't remember. It was going to be a direct sequel, and I guess he was going to bring Sigourney Weaver back and all that kind of stuff. So that would have been really interesting. I love the movies that he's done so far. I wanted to see that. I think he's doing District 10 now at this point. Anyway, what are your thoughts on Alien Covenant? This was really good. I like both. The honest trailer, it was funnier towards the end, but the pitch meeting was just funny throughout. And this was better than the Prometheus one for the pitch meeting, so I really, really enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below, honest trailer or pitch meeting, which one did you enjoy the most? And between Prometheus and Covenant, which do you prefer? I mean, I got a lot of comments of people saying they like Prometheus. I just thought it was okay. Again, the tone was great. The eeriness was cool. Covenant was more closer to an alien film, so I like that one more compared to Prometheus, but let me know in the comments which one you prefer between these two movies as well. If you want to see more, check out some of our most popular popular videos on the channel. You can also check out our most recent reaction right over there. If you've seen all that though, then I'll chat with you guys in the comments on this one.